And so because of that, and we wanted our system to be very flexible, as long as you follow the directions of use, there isn't a big need to take it at a certain time of day, like it has to be at breakfast or lunch or dinner, etc. As long as you take the full dose as directed for each product, you're going to get the full benefit, and it's not going to matter. Like for example, with the Slim S and that herbal blend that we have there, right? The curry, the moringa, the turmeric. There were studies where they took most of it during the morning time, and there were studies where they actually split up the dose as well, and they saw similar results on weight loss, on muscle, on fat burn. And so from a science perspective, it doesn't really matter as long as you take the full dose. Maybe the one thing I will say about that is with the My Triumph, because of the saffron and the stress, that is one that I have recommended sometimes to people to take in the evening, which is usually the biggest meal of the day, because a lot of times stress can make people overeat. But at the same time, as a kind of indirect benefit, saffron actually has some really nice research showing that it can actually help with not only the stress in the body, but also the stress in the mind and how that connects to sleep. And so a lot of people take My Triumph kind of in the evening time, and then they're like, oh man, Tanner, I woke up the next day and I slept like a baby. And I was like, guess what? The saffron totally helped you there in the My Triumph. So it's not just for the snack attacks, right? It's the stress and what the stress can do inside the body.
Thanks, Anna. Michaela's got a follow-up question. One second.
Sorry. So the My Triumph and the other one, Slim S. Yeah, those are the three that goes together. Best is to take it at nighttime. According
Just the My Triumph.
just the My Triumph, because it goes together.
Well, you can take it whenever you want during the day, and it's going to help you throughout the day. So don't worry too much about it.
Now because my tummy, I need to use my tummy.
Secret. It's an insider secret. The saffron could help us sleep too. The My Edge, actually, let me add something to the recommendation. I know we have flexibility on when you take My Edge, but it really should be, ideally in my view, with the biggest meal of the day, especially with a higher proportion of carbohydrates. Because of how the mulberry leaf works, right? The mulberry leaf has the DHA, and then it's going to help with that metabolic response to the foods to help you feel full longer. And so to me, to take out the guilt with the biggest meal of the day, maybe for you that's lunch, maybe it's dinner. For most people, it's not breakfast, but that would be my recommendation for My Edge. But you can get results either way, how you take it.
You've got lots of people nodding along, Tanner, saying that's exactly what they do, so that's good. Questions for Tanner? I'm just going over the other side of the room. Tanner, bear with me. Hang on one sec.
Hi, I take Meta for weeks, and then it caused me constipation, and I eat foods normally. I drink like 2 to 3 liter water every day. So what's the reason caused me constipation, and how to fix it?
Tanner, we've got someone taking Meta.
Constipation, to be honest with you, it's something that can naturally have when you put stress on your body to make a change and hope that you see a change. In addition, constipation can happen with any change in diet and lifestyle, right? I know you said you already eat some fruits and vegetables, maybe you're making some tweaks and trying to eat a little bit more. With the increased consumption of fiber, it's super critical to stay even extra hydrated. A lot of times we don't drink enough water when we're losing weight because we're cutting calories, we're not thinking about drinking as much, but drinking more water is going to help with the constipation, to help it resolve and go away on its own because of the change in the diet. But also, from the supplement standpoint, we actually looked at the safety, and the safety of the ingredients were really, really good. In our clinical study, I believe we had one that reported constipation in the placebo group, but also in the treatment group. So there was actually no difference between groups in terms of a causal effect from the system. So that being said, my recommendation is add more water, be patient with yourself, right? Reduce the stress and the expectation that you have when you're making these changes. But at the same time, you could also consider starting slow, because anytime you make changes to your diet, right, you can expect changes in your GI tract, right? So you have these muscles that are contracting to move things along, and sometimes they haven't been working as smoothly as they should. And so when you introduce, new foods and it's trying to pass all these things through, Sometimes it's just gonna take a little bit of extra time. And at the same time, I think there is kind of a detox effect with some of these ingredients, you know, combined with the diet, the lifestyle, the supplementation, right? These are new things, these are powerful antioxidants. So there could be kind of a detoxification process that is also combining to have that effect. Of course, if it lasts forever, right? I mean, nothing should last forever, but if it lasts too long, there could be something else outside of the system that is causing, right, constipation. That being said, it's not really an expected thing from Trme. Stay extra hydrated, and it should go away on its own.
Thanks, Hannah. I think we've actually got a question on the Zoom from Robert, who's overseas. I'll just go over here and have Ivy have a quick look. Something in the chat popped up, Ivy. We're just taking